Hey, what is up? My name is Richie, and today I want to show you breeze lineups with Kayo that includes flashes, grenades, and the 0 point. So with that being said, let's jump right into it. For this first knife, I have the entirety of the front side of B. That means this corner right here and this corner right here. Very good for entering sites, disabling people that are standing in the corners, maybe ciphers, killjoys, or vipers. And yeah, all you have to do is go into this corner to this cannon, go right here until you're stuck. Then you see this big cannon over here. You see these two leaves, and you want to aim the middle leaf. You can see in the game, you can see this a little bit better, but there's like this one leaf which is standing out here. This has like this little like gap here, and you're gonna aim in the middle of that. It doesn't have to be super perfect, and you just throw, and you can see it lands perfectly in the front side here, covers the entirety of both sides, and you have a very nice entry on this first one. So for this next one, I have the left side of B, so that means this corner over here, which obviously people standing quite a bit, and also like the op spot right here. So if someone is standing here, someone will get detected. And all you have to do for this one is you go into this corner over here, which is a wooden box, and you're gonna go here until you're stuck. And you can see this little leaf over here, and you don't want to aim at the complete outer corner. You want to go a little bit inside. Depending on how far you go inside, the more it will land to the entrance of B. So you go basically in the middle here, you throw, and it will land perfectly on B side and covers most of the areas where people are standing. So for the first grenade, we have a default plant post-plant grenade, and we're gonna go to this wooden box here, which is our best friend apparently. And what we're gonna do is, you can see this like wire here, which is like kind of wired in, and we're gonna go to the second time so actually the third time it wires in. So this part over here, and we also want to line up with the cannon on this side. So we're gonna have it line up like in this area. It doesn't have to be super perfect, and then you want to do a jump throw. Sadly, on Breeze you have to do a lot of jump throws, and how to do this jump throw properly is you press spacebar first and then release. Do not do at the same time, or first release, spacebar first and then release. And it will always land at the same spot, which is default. Alright, so for this next one, I have a grenade for this area over here. Very contested, people stand there all the time. You want to go to this double bow here, and you want to stand in this corner until you're stuck. Then you aim at this little like leaf here, and you're gonna go to the end till it's like going the other direction. Gonna aim at this angle, and you want to jump throw. So first spacebar and release, and it will land perfectly in this corner here, and make sure that everybody that's standing there to go will die. So for flashbangs, there's not too many here because you cannot flash over any walls here because they're 50 meters high. But one very good one which covers a lot of the problematic areas, which is this area over here, this area over here, and actually if someone is looking at the right angle, this area over there. What you want to do is you can throw your flash, obviously tell your team before you do that, but it will pop out exactly in the middle of B. And all you have to do is aim at this like little corner over here, just aim at the cross here, and it will pop out and flashes everybody that's looking in this direction. And also if there's an op standing like in the correct angle, it will also flash him or her. One quick tip with the flash: if you ever want to push elbow, you can throw a flash right in here, and it has a very ugly bounce, and it's very hard to predict where it's coming out, and it's also very nice to flash anybody that is looking in this direction. Just some general knowledge in mid. If you line up with this like marker thing here, and you cannot move any more backwards, you can always line up with this blue thing here, this like the blue thing on the pipe, and you will always hit window. No matter where you stand, you can always hit window from this direction. If you want to hit elbow or short, however you want to call it, you need to aim at this like little construction thing from the pipe. So you kind of aim at this general area over here, and you always hit short. Pretty good to know. Nothing special here, but it's pretty safe to throw knives from mid. Alright, so for this first one, I have a knife for the entirety of A side and this little corner over here, which is important to know if someone is standing there or if you want to disable someone. So you want to go back here to this little area where this yellow ball is, and you want to get stuck here. And then you want to aim with the top of your knife icon at this exact position. Pretty easy to get. You have to practice obviously a little bit, but once you have it, easy to do, just throw, and you can see the knife lands perfectly on site and covers a lot of A side and also this little area, and a very good knife. Alright, so this next knife covers the back side of A, which covers this box over here, and then also heaven, and also most of the stairs. Pretty important knife to know, and all you have to do here is go to this corner right here, same thing as one for the A side one. Stand here, get stuck, and then we're gonna, for consistency, we're gonna use the knife again. Knife icon at this corner over here. and throw, and it will land perfectly in backside of A and covers most of the important areas. Okay, so for the first grenade, I have one for default plant, and we're gonna go in the same corner here, which makes it easier to remember. And we're gonna aim at the first leaf over here, and we're gonna jump throw from here, first spacebar, then leaf, and you can see it lands very nicely on site, and make sure that nobody can defuse it. So another quick grenade which you can throw, which if you come from a shop, you can throw a grenade which lands basically in this position over here, so everybody gets forced out of here, and all you have to do is basically just run a little bit and then aim at these 5 top like rectangles. So it doesn't matter which one, just like aim somewhere here in this area, and we'll land here and basically make sure that nobody can stand there. So a very nice defensive lineup on A for retakes, and if you just want to get some information out of sight, you're going to spawn, and then there's this little crater. You can get stuck here, and you're going to aim with the icon of your crosshair where the clouds meet the leaves here. So at this exact point here, I'm going to throw it. It has to be quite good, otherwise it will hit the roof or the ship here, and it will land perfectly here. It covers like this area, it covers like most of site, and it's a pretty good lineup to get a lot of people detected or suppressed. And always good to know flashbang is if you throw a flashbang out of here, it is pops very high and flashes most of the sides, and you have a very nice and easy peek if you throw a flashbang. And last but not least, I have a very safe retake knife, which you can use to retake B, and I have to go in this corner here. It's obviously the spawn, so if you're rotating over, you can throw this knife very easily, and it's also very easy to set up. You see this little like plant here, and you see this little gap here, and you just want to throw your knife in between this gap. It will fly very nicely on the backside of B side here, and covers a lot of the area where people are standing if they want to, you know, obviously defend side. And that is all I figured out for Breeze currently. Obviously, if I find more and a lot better ones, then I'll obviously do a second video. But for now, this is all I have for you guys. And thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you like, and I will see you guys back in the next one.